How are you settling here in Lubbock and at Tech?
I love it, man. I mean, so far, the town's nice and quiet. I mean, I've heard different when the season comes around, but I'm looking forward to it. It's a nice college town environment, something that's different than what I'm used to, but I love it so far.
And how are you adjusting to the new defensive scheme? How is it different from where you were at Utah?
Well, football's football. I mean, the verbiage is a little different, different terminologies, but it's all got the same concept at the end of it. And, you got two great defensive coordinators in Coach Wally and Coach Smith, who are, in my eyes, masterminds that I've been around the game for, played under different defensive coordinators, and these guys didn't know what they're talking about. So it's fun.
How would you describe your relationship with Coach Smith so far? How's it like to play for him?
Coach Smith is like an older brother to me. I've known him since I was in middle school, since I was young, and he's been a close family friend of ours for years. And so that relationship has been there and will always remain strong with our family bonds. But it's good. I love Coach Smith.
It's been reported that your family's close. So how does it feel being back here at Tech with Sam?
Oh man, we got bloodline running through this town, and I get antsy thinking about it. And everybody knows Sam, painted face, crazy guy. So I can't wait him to give some of VJ, man.
Awesome. What are you bringing to the table for Tech?
I'll bring whatever's needed. I mean, I'll do whatever it is in order for this program to win. Going out on my last year on a limb, shoot, it's do or die, basically. This is how I put it in simpler terms.
Even though it's early, how do you see this group of linebackers? How good can they be?
I mean, the potential for these guys is unlimited. I mean, I've been around, other groups of guys, and you got Simon Guavin, who's a good leader for our linebacker crew. You got Micah Out, who's young, who's going to be a prize player for us in the future, along with the rest of the young linebacker corps. So these guys, they're going to be extremely talented in years to come, and the potential's unlimited. I mean, it's all on them, and it's all on how they mature through the system. But I think that they'll do well in this program.
So do you see Texas Tech doing better at stopping the run in 2014?
I mean, stats show this and this, but I think that the only problem with the run was us shooting ourselves in the foot last season. I don't think it had anything to do with the personnel. I don't think it had anything to do with the players that we have. It starts with us and it ends with us, like Coach Wally puts it. So, but 2014 is going to be a new year, and we're going to see on how these people, how the Big 12 runs the ball on their defense.
You mentioned a little bit about your brother, and you looking forward to picking up where he left off. Crazy dances, painting faces, and stuff like that.
Sam and I are different people, but I think we come from the same bloodline, so you're gonna see a little bit of craziness. I mean, I put the helmet on, and I think I turned into someone else.
Guys gonna get a chance to do the hockey in this hour?
You know what? I'm getting chicken skin thinking about it, but I'll be ready to do the haka if the time comes and I'm feeling up for it. Yeah, you'll see it.
Can you teach the rest of the team to do it, or are you going to be able to put them on deck with that?
The haka, the traditions of the haka go back to, years before English settlers landed in Polynesia. So, I've learned it as a child growing up on the islands, and the chant the spirits and the awaken the spirits to come possess you. I think it takes a little bit of time, but I think I get these guys to learn it.
Who's the toughest between all the Fehokos? You have a couple older bros, you have your little bro coming up, your dad, the warrior. Who would you say is the toughest of y'all going up?
You mentioned my dad. Man, I think all of us still fear our dad. So that one goes to Pops, but little big brother, he's a beast. And I don't throw that phrase around a lot, so he's the truth.
We had a little bit of time off, talking about the excitement of just being down in Midland and getting the spring game going.
I think our defense is anxious for that. And after coming off of spring break, I think a lot of guys are just anxious to put the pads on again and head down to Midland. And 1,500 people I heard is going to show up. So we're ready to put on the show. Defense, at least I know.
How did you guys feel about practice coming off that spring break? Are you guys pretty good, or? How'd you guys
yeah.
play?
On the defensive side, I don't think I've seen anybody lethargic or anybody moving slow today. I mean, the attitude, the effort was relentless. And, I think it's a step up from where we need to be, but we know that we've got a long ways to go.